out to my closet. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're returning, welcome back. So yesterday my daughter did a live on Facebook, and she posted it also on our YouTube channel, Crochet with Chenille, and it reminded me of some pieces, or a project actually that I did, where she said that project, or the projects that I was doing, inspired her, and so that's how she started up, because she was looking at my project and saying that she could make earrings to go with my project, and so that's where she kind of started and got the inspiration to start making her bags, you know, jewelry and stuff like that. So here is this piece that I made. And then from doing this, which is a wall piece, I got these frames, picture frames, and I have them in different shapes, you know, different sizes. And so I started off with these two pieces, and I did my video around, you know, making this. So this here is you'll see the video. I'll try to remember to attach it, but if you're following me or have watched my videos, or you know, are interested in watching this particular video that I did and make the jewelry, I call them jewelry display. And what I did was to get a piece of burlap fabric. I'm not sure if my camera will do any justice to it, and cut it out. In this one, you know, I was able to remove the backing on this and put it in, and so this is how I'm displaying my earrings. The lighting is a little bad. And then with this one, you know, I cut the ribbon and just sew the ribbon around the edges and just made that into a hanging wall piece. All right, yeah, there it goes. All right, so what I did was, like I said, to sew around the four corners, and then I just you know, use some thumbtacks and put it on the wall. So I just wanted to bring this back up. This is a game changer, guys, really. I mean, I've been enjoying this because this is where I now keep my earrings. You know, instead of having it in a, I used to have it in a hanging bag, and I love the bag, I mean, you know, but when I saw that I could hang the ones with the hook, I was very happy, because now when I'm getting ready in the mornings, I just come over here and I just pull this off, you know, and it's so easy to see because of the display, you know, it's very easy to see. So yeah, I just thought about recreating or reintroducing, you know, this actual project that I did. So yeah, these are some pieces that my daughter made. So she started off with these earrings here, the tassel earrings, and as you can see, I ended up with 4 of them now, and I'm loving them. And I try to kind of colorize my earrings, you know, silver and the whites and the reds and stuff like that. I kind of put them together. On this one here, I put the smaller earrings, you know, so it will hold more, right? And I'm just loving this because this looks so vintage. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, just point that out. But the other thing that I wanted to show as well is, you know, how you can get away from the traditional way of storing your jewelry. So this here is very, very vintage. I've had this for such a long time. My brother actually gave this to me for, I think it was a Mother's Day gift a long time ago. So the traditional jewelry box, you know, you have your necklaces here and whatever else, rings and earrings or whatever else in this section. So I came up with, you know, these just to, actually I didn't really come up with it. I got inspired by another video that I was watching. There was a lady that she was, I don't think she was hanging jewelry. She was hanging something else on these, you know, doing it for some other reasons or something. But I did put a little twist to, you know, my pieces. She started off with this and was hanging stuff on it. And then I invented, or, you know, just added, put a twist, like I said, on this one here. And I did put my little scripture right here in the center. So, you know, if you're gonna, you know, get inspired and make something like this, you can do, you know, whatever you want, but just make sure that you have fabric to where the earrings can, you know, go through and hook. All right, so another idea of getting away from traditional jewelry boxes or, you know, jewelry holders is this. This actually have a hole in there. I think I bought it like that, but I loved it so much and I thought about it. So this is a little briefcase. And so what I did with this, I decided to, when I bought it, I didn't even, you know, like know what I was gonna do with it, but I know I loved it. So what I do with this one is I store my watches and bracelet in this one. So that's just also some other things that you can use. This is a cardboard, and this could be more for a child. I just use this green piece of fabric here and you know, put some tassels on there. And so this was actually a photo frame, but I actually, you could use the hanging piece here and hang this on the wall. So you can be creative and do that. This is just something I was trying, but just to give you an idea of how you could make this one here for you know, a young lady or little girl with her earring, and so she can display it with that. Another thing that I thought of to be innovative, so this was from some essential oils that I ordered, and here's the box. I just thought this is a great way to repurpose this box here for a jewelry case, right? And it has that little snap there, so just beautiful. Yeah, but yeah, guys, so that's just you know, to me, a unique way of storing jewelry, right? And then with my shades, sunglasses, stuff like that, I used to have them in a drawer. And I was watching another YouTuber, Sharon from Ageless Restyling, and she has these acrylic see-through cases, but she's got the flat ones. And I've had this for such a long time. I saw this, I have this, and when I saw, you know, the YouTuber, she had her glasses in some flat ones, I thought about I could use this also. So I put the what do you call it, contact paper on here just to blend in with the color of these things here. I didn't have a lot of it, so I just put it on the top two. All right, and so this is where I'm storing my glasses. All right, so just an idea that, you know, you guys can use. I have my cases in the bottom one. I used to have a lot of shades, but I don't anymore. And whatever I have, you know, I just store them here. So I have these here, readers. And so I just thought that was really a good idea to do. All right, so yeah, you know, just to bring about, like I said, reintroducing these pieces that you can use for your earrings, your hook earrings, the ones with just the studs and stuff like that I keep here in the drawers. So yeah, just a nice you know, way, like I said. And another thing, with this smaller one, I showed in my previous video how you can travel with this in a cosmetic bag. So when you get to where you're going, you know, you can take this out and you can actually display your pieces, you know, wherever you go. So that's just a neat way of traveling, instead of having them in plastic bags and traveling with them. So they will stay in place here and you don't have to, you know, get there and taking them out of bags and stuff like that. They will already be hanging. So yeah, if you guys like this video, you know, hey, get inspired, watch my video, make these pieces and enjoy, because I'm telling you, like I said, this is just an awesome game changer. When I'm getting ready in the mornings, it's just so easy to come over and just look and, you know, just choose, right? But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know, you know, if you try this at some point. All right, but thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.